What's up, everybody? So today I want to talk about the time that I was a damn fool and made a complete idiot out of myself in front of pretty much all of my closest friends and family. Luckily, that's like 10 people, but shh. Before we get started, be sure to like, subscribe, do all the things like that, ring the bell, all of that. It really helps the channel out and shows me that, you guys actually enjoy videos like this, and I'm not just talking to a camera for no fucking reason. So the point I wanted to make today is something that I constantly see in the music scene. I see it with photographers, videographers, and pretty much just anybody in general who, if you can buy something that's nice, then people seem to think that that makes you better at what you're doing. Let's get this straight. Having the nicest gear out there does not make you the best at what you do. It doesn't even make you good at what you do. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a dude with a $300 guitar and like a Line 6 combo amp just absolutely shred and demolish the guy who, his mom bought him a $2,000 Halo guitar, custom badass guitar with awesome pickups for those of you who don't understand guitars. And this dude with the cheap setup is just absolutely destroying him on guitar because he puts the time and effort and learns how to use that piece of gear that, no, it's not the nicest, but it's what he had and it's what he made do with. I can also tell you that I've seen dudes with a $15,000 red cinema camera make an absolute dumpster fire music video compared to some dude with a DSLR. It doesn't matter what you bought. It matters what you did with the thing that you had. For me, it wasn't even a case of having like the absolute nicest gear in the world. I did feel like a total badass because I was 15 years old. I went and I sold candy at school to make my money. And I went and bought a set of double pedals. It was like a DW set for like $300. So here I am. I'm a young kid. I just recently started playing the drums. I wanted to be the Rev. Rest in peace. And so I started a band. Naturally, I wanted to be in a metal band, so of course I went and I started they played like reggae, punk, ska, like it was cool music, but it was nowhere near what I was looking for at the time. But there were kids in my neighborhood. They played music. I wanted to be in a band, so screw it, let's go. So we started a band. We jammed for a few weeks. We practiced writing our songs. We learned a couple covers. I think we did like Voodoo Child. That was pretty cool. And naturally, once you've been practicing for weeks, as kids, we wanted to go play music. We wanted to go play live. There was no like, let's get our branding right. Let's go record. Let's actually build a release plan or anything like that so that we can make sure that people show up at our shows. No, we pretty much just said, screw it. Let's go play some music. And so in our search, we went and we found this bar. It was in a place called like South Park Meadows. It was like this little like shopping strip. And we found this bar. They were totally cool with letting us come in. He thought it was a good idea. He was wrong, and no, we never got hired or asked to come back. It didn't happen. We're grinding out practice after practice. We're getting as much done as we can. I'm locking into the set, and realistically, for a 15-year-old set of group of kids, like we played pretty tight. But me, in my infinite wisdom, I decided, all right, so it's the Friday before the show, which was Saturday. And I'm counting my money at the end of the day. I'm like, this was a good week. How much money do I have? And I came out and it turns out I had, just enough to be able to buy the pedals. So Saturday morning comes, I wake up and, I told my mom, I'm like, let's go to Guitar Center. I'm 15, I can't drive myself. So she drives me. My mom was awesome. She took me up to Guitar Center and, I went in, I felt like a badass, here's like a fat stack of ones, and it's candy I was selling. So I had this fat stack of cash. I slammed it down on the counter. I felt like the biggest baller in the world, and I bought my double pedal. And I was just like, I'm walking out of there just feeling like a G. I thought it would be a really good idea that night. Never actually played the pedals. Let's be clear. I did not have double pedals before this. I had a single pedal kick. And any drummer out there who has ever played double pedal understands that, there's a hell of a learning curve learning to do it. Like, just the coordination alone. Like, just try and tap both of your feet at the same time. Or, alternating. And you'll learn real quick. Like, this shit is not easy. But I was feeling myself. I thought I was cool. I had new gear. I thought it was tight. And I probably could have got away with, just attaching them to the drums and flexing that and not actually using that double pedal. But no. I had to absolutely go in and just, it was like everything I could think of. Any cool place. It was like, you might have a beat for one song. It was like, do, ba, do, ba. And I'm like, I'm trying to figure out where I can put a little do in that, and dude, it was so bad. We got there, we started, we set up. I'm already nervous. I'm looking around at the 10 people that showed up, and to me, I felt like this is the start of a rock star. But no, this was a train wreck. We started playing, and of course I failed miserably. There were so many points where had I just done my normal thing that we had practiced up to this point, it would not have been nearly as bad. But no, I like I said, I bought new gear. I felt like a badass, and it totally slapped me in the face. And that was a hell of a learning moment for me. And I realized real quick that, dude, money does not buy talent. If you ever want something in this, you're gonna have to seriously work for it. And I learned so fast that practice how you play. Don't just go out and think that, you bought this nice new piece of gear. It's not gonna make you play any better. Practice your stuff and learn your craft. Figure out exactly what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you've got an iPhone, a camera, whatever. I've got a cool setup. I'm proud of this. But I didn't start with this. Go look at some of the early videos on my channel. Like, my God, it was filmed with an iPhone and a green screen, and I was able to kind of create something cool. The most important thing is just do your craft. If you're a producer, then go make a bunch of beats or go record and write a bunch of songs, but learn what you've got. Don't drool over that next nice piece of gear and think that somehow is going to make you better at what you do. Yeah, it might give you a few more options, and it's true. With this camera that I've got versus my iPhone, dude, I can do so many cool things that I couldn't, but the ability to do them does not make me better at what I do. It just gives me cool options. That's it. So, like I said, if you guys like the video, please do not forget to like and subscribe. I'm definitely going to be trying to hit this year harder than I ever have before when it comes to YouTube. Yeah, until the next one. Peace.